Hey, thank you for joining me. We are about to get started learning about the life cycle of a pumpkin. All right, so here we have life cycle of a pumpkin. So before we put the 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 parts where they go, we're going to go over the words first. Okay? So first, you start with a seed. All right? So before you can have a pumpkin, you have to plant the seed. Well, after you plant the seed into the dirt and you give it water and it gets sunlight and nutrients to grow, then you have a little sprout that grows up from the ground. It's not very big, but you continue to give it water and sunlight and it continues to get nutrients. And then you have a plant that grows in its place, right? And it's like a vine, okay? And it starts growing longer and it starts getting leaves. Well, after it continues to grow, there is a flower that grows off the vine, and this is a big yellow flower. Well, after this flower sits there for a little while, it gets old and it falls off. And after it falls off, a little green pumpkin grows in its place. After the green pumpkin continues to grow, then you get your big orange pumpkin. All right, so let's get started. Before you can grow a big orange pumpkin, what is the first thing you have to start with? You have to start with a seed. So right here, we have a picture of the seeds. So we're going to put that right here because that's the first thing that you have to do before you can grow a big orange pumpkin. You have to plant the seeds. After you plant the seeds, you water it, give it sunlight. What's going to grow up out of the ground? A little sprout. So you'll have a little sprout grow up out of the ground. And we'll put that right here. Okay, so you have the seed, then you have the sprout. Then after you let the sprout continue to grow, what grows there? It becomes a plant. Good, so here's the plant. Remember you have the vine and it starts growing leaves. Okay, and we call that the plant. Well, then after the vine begins getting longer and it continues to grow, what grows off of the vine? A pretty yellow flower. So here's the flower. All right, so we'll put that right here. Okay, so you have the seeds, then it grows into a sprout, and then it grows into a plant, and then the plant grows a beautiful yellow flower, and then the flower falls off, and what grows in its place? A green pumpkin. Right, the little green pumpkin. So we'll put that right there. All right, and after the green pumpkin has time to grow and get nutrients that it needs, what grows? What does the green pumpkin grow into? Good, the big orange pumpkin. And so you start out with a little seed, and then you get a sprout, and it grows into a plant. The plant grows flowers. The flower falls off, and in its place grows a little green pumpkin. And then you let your green pumpkin continue to grow, and you get a big orange pumpkin. Right? So this is the life cycle of a pumpkin. In your packet, you have a worksheet that says life cycle of a pumpkin. Right? So you can color your pictures, make it beautiful, color in the lines, do the best you can, okay? And then after you color your pictures, you can cut them out. After you cut them out, then you can glue them into the places they go. All right, and then you're going to return that to me in the packet so that I can see your hard work and I can see what you're doing at home. All right. Well, I'm so excited to see your work and I will see you again later.